Hello, dear students. Myself, Dr. Ram Keval. Today, I will discuss about geometric programming problem. Geometric program. Basically, geometric programming is used to solve non-linear optimizing problem in which objective function in the form of polynomial. If optimizing problem has constraints, then constraints also in the form of polynomial. So question arises, what is polynomial? Polynomial. Let a function f x1, x2, x3 in the form of c1, x1, a11, x2, a21, x3, a31 plus c2, x1, a12, x2, a22, x3, a32 plus c3, x1, a13, x2, a23, x3, a33, x3 power 3, a33. In this case, in this function, if all c is greater than 0 and all powers of x i's are real numbers, means all power is a I j are positive, negative are 0. With design variables should be positive, means x1 greater than 0, x2 greater than 0, x3 greater than 0. Means we say that any function which satisfies these conditions, then that function is known as polynomial. Now, come to unconstrained geometric programming. What is unconstrained geometric problem? Find x, means here defining n variable of unconstrained geometric programming. Define x, x1, x2, xn such that it minimize the objective function fx equal to u1, u2 up to un. We can write as j equal to 1 to n uj, where uj write as cj x1 a1j x2 a2j xk akj up to xn to the power nj. Means if you want to find u1, simply write j equal to 1. If you want to find u2, simply write j equal to 2. Means j equal to 2 means c2 x1 a1 a1 to x2 a2 to up to ak j xn with all cj positive and xi is greater than 0 with akj are real numbers. So this is unconstrained geometric programming problem. So now we want to find the solution of unconstrained geometric programming problem. So unconstrained geometric solution of unconstrained geometric programming problem. Solution of unconstrained geometric programming problem. Means find capital X, x1, x2, xn that minimize the objective function fx equal to u1, u2 up to un, that is equal to j equal to 1 to n uj x, means basically uj x, and where we can simply write uj equal to cj x1 a 1j x2 to the power 2j xk to the power ak kj up to xn to the power anj. So we take as number 2, because number 2 means that is equal to, so here this is the objective, this is the objective function. So we know that if we want to optimize the function, then first differentiate with respect to that variables, means function if has 3 variables x1, x2, x3, then first differentiate with respect to x1, x2 and x3. So let the given objective function differentiate with respect to xk. Now del fx upon del xk, that is equal to j equal to 1 to n, and see here x to the power kj means only affect the variable x to the power kj. So we get a kj cj x1 a1j x2 a2j xk. Please note akj minus 1 xn to the power anj. If we multiply by x, if we multiply this and now put equal to 0 for maximum or minimum, implies that xk del f upon del xk equal to 0, implies that summation j equal to 1 to 1 a kj cj x1 a1j x2 to the power 2j up to xk to the power a kj, means multiplied by xk, and this becomes x to the power kj and xn to the power nj equal to 0. And see, this is the term uj. So simply we write j equal to 1 to n a kj uj equal to 0 and give the number 3. So here let x star, x1 star, x2 star up to xn star is the solution of the given problem. Solution of the given problem means it minimize the objective function fx. So let minimum value is f star, means this is minimum value. This is the minimum value, and if f star is the minimum value and x1 star, x2 star is the solution, then it satisfy equation 3. So we get j equal to 1 to n a kj uj x star equal to 0, means here akj uj x star equal to 0 implies that if we divide by f star, I think there is no harm. Implies that j equal to 1 to n to a kj uj star upon f star equal to 0. Let del j star equal to uj x star upon f star. So we can write as summation j equal to 1 to n a kj del j star equal to 0, and this is the let this equation 4. And also we use next step. So here we write, here simply we write for use in next step, means j kj del j star equal to 0. This is the equation 4, and here del j star equal to uj x star upon f star. This is the useful formula in next step, and means we get a relation in power of xi and del j, and this is the known as optimality condition. Optimality conditions means here you see here used capital N means number of terms in objective function, and here n means there are n variables. Now as given objective function fx star is equal to u1 plus u2 up to un, and as we know that f star is the value of objective function, means optimizing value, implies that we can write as f, means if we give the number 1, if we give the number 1, then we can write as fx star means f star equal to u1 x star up to un x star, implies that u1 x star upon f star, u2 x star upon f star, and so on, un x star upon f star equal to 1. And you see here del j star equal to uj star upon f star, so we can write as del 1 star plus del 2 star up to del n star equal to 1, and this is the normality condition. Now we can write minimum value means we can write as minimum value f star as f star 1, and let del, this is the condition 5. We can write f star equal to f star to the power 1, and from 1 we can write as f star del 1 star del 2 star up to del n star. Also we can write as f star del 1 star f star del 2 star and up to f star del n star. And you see here del j star equal to this one, so f star equal to uj star upon del j star. So simply first take for del 1, second del 2 and third del 3. So we can write as u1 x star upon del 1 to the power del 1 star u2 x star to the upon del 2 star to the power del 2 star up to un x star upon del n star to the power del n star. And we know that u1 x star, here define uj means if we write c1 x1 a 1 1 x2 a 2 1 xn a n1 upon del 1 to the power del 1 and c2 x1 means write j equal to 2. Write j equal to 2 c2 a 1 2 x2 a 2 2 xn a n2 upon del 2 star. Here we write simply del x star 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 to the power del 2 star up to cn del n star x1 a 1n x2 a 2n and xn a nn up to the power del n star. So we can write as C1 upon del 1 star to the power del 1 star from first C1 upon del 1 star, C2 upon del 2 star, C2 upon del 2 star to the power del 2 star and so on, Cn upon del n star to the power del n star. And you see here x1 to the power a11 del 1 star and x1 to the power a12 del 2 star. So we can write as x1 star a11 del 1 star plus a12 del 2 star up to a1n del n star. Similarly, write for x2 we write here, you see x2 star to the power a21 del 1. So write a21 del 1 star and plus a22 del 2 star up to plus a2n del n star. Similarly, we write for others, means for xn star to the power an1 del 1 star plus a22 an2 del 2 star and so on, an capital N del n star. So you see here, what is a11 del 1 plus a12 del 2 star up to a11 del n star. You see from this, if you write means if you write as a k1 del 1 star, a k2 del 2 star and so on, a k n del n star equal to 0 and here k equal to 1 to n. If we write k equal to 1, simply we get a11 del 1 star plus a12 del 2 star up to 1n del 1 star equal to 0. See, and what is a11 del 1, a12 del 2 star up to a1n del n star. So means from this we get, so implies that so finally we get f star equal to c1 upon del 1 star c2 upon del 2 star to the power del 2 star and so on, cn upon del n star to the power del n star, and this becomes 0 as already shown, means x1 star to the power 0, x2 to star to the power 0, and you see here a21 del 1, a22 del 2 star, means write k equal to 2, a21 del 1 star plus a22 and so on, means up to xn star 0. And finally we get this one. Cn del n star to the power del n star. And if you write, this is 4, 5. So means solution is over. Means if given any optimizing problem, means given any geometric programming problem, with the help of normality condition for optimality condition 4 and normality condition, I think this is 6. Means from normality orthogonality condition 4 and normality condition 5, and with the help of 6 we get solution. Now means here our motive is first find the dual of the given geometric problem, means given non-linear optimizing problem. So write relation between primal and dual problem. Primal and dual problem. See, as starting, I have already taken x1, x2 up to xn, such that it minimizes the objective function fx is equal to j equal to 1 to n cj x1 a1j x2 a2j and so on xn a nj, where all cj greater than 0 and x k greater than 0, k equal to 1 to n, and all power of xi's, that is aij, are real numbers. Then here dual of this problem is, means our primal problem is to minimize. So define a dual V del 1 del 2 del n as V equal to del 1 as C1 upon del 1 C2 upon del 2 to the power del 2 Cn upon del n to the power del n. Means here we want to find del, that is del 1 del 2 del n, such that it maximize the objective function, maximize the dual objective function with constraints. What is constraints? Means summation j equal to 1 to n a kj del j equal to 0 and del j equal to 1, summation j equal to 1 to n. Means here in geometric problem, first try to find dual of primal problem, Then with the help of dual problem, find the original solution, means find x1 x2 up to xn. So this is the proof, means this is the relation between primal and dual problem. Now we want to solve a problem so that we can understand properly. So here given geometric problem is f x1 x2 x3 that is equal to 2 x1 x2 plus 3 x1 minus 1 x3 minus half 5 x3 plus 10 x2 minus 1, means this is unconstrained geometric programming. 2x1 x2 plus 3x1 minus 1 x3 minus half plus 5x3 plus 10 x2 minus 1. So first, and here is one term, that is degree of difficulty. See here how many terms in objective function, means number of term in objective function, that is equal to n, and number of variables, that is 3. So define degree of difficulty d equal to n minus n minus 1. If d equal to 0, means it is the problem of 0. It is the problem of 0 difficulty, means if d equal to 0, simply we can solve, means we can get unique solution. We can get unique solution, means we can get del 1 del 2 and so on, and with the help of del 1 del 2 we can simply get x1 x2 xn. If d greater than 0, means if 1 2, then it is the problem of difficulty 1 2 and so on. So here we see that here also we write as v equal to c1 del 1 to the power del 1, c2 del 2 to the power del 2 and so on, cn upon del n to the power del n. So here we see that how many terms, means here number of term n equal to 1 2 3 4, and how many variables, means n equal to 1 x1 x2 x3. So degree of difficulty 4 minus 3 minus 1 equal to 0, means 0 degree difficulty problem. 0 degree difficulty problem means we get unique solution. We get unique solution. So here we compare this term, means here we compare this term, means this can be write as u1 plus u2 plus u3 plus u4. So u1 equal to 2x1 x2, u2 equal to 3 x1 minus 1 x3 minus half, u3 equal to 5x3 and u4 equal to 10 x to the power minus 1. And we compare from 2. So we get simply a11 means j equal to 1, a11 equal to 1 and a21 equal to 1 and a21 equal to 1 and here x3 term means power of 3 1 equal to 0, and from this term, this is the second term, means aij here defined. First I means used for variables, and here j used for terms, means aij means I used for variable, means which variable first means x1 or x2 or x3, and j used for term means first term, second term and third term. So u2 means second term, means here this is c1, this is c2 and c3 and this is c4, and here you see x1 minus 1 means write j equal to 2, c2 x1 to the power a12, means here what is the power of x1 means a12 equal to minus 1, and there is no power of x2 means a22, 0 means j equal to 2, a means x to the power a22, a22 equal to 0 and a23. What is the power of x3? Minus half, means minus half. For third term there is no power of x1 x2, means a13 means write j equal to 3, a13 equal to 0, a23 equal to 0, a33 equal to 1. Similarly, fourth term means x2 minus 1, so write j equal to 4, j equal to 4 means a14 equal to 0 means there is no term of x1, and a24 equal to minus 1, a23 means 0, a1424 and this is j equal to 1424 and this is 34 equal to 0. So try to write optimality condition. See here, optimality condition, j equal to 1 to n, a kj del j equal to 0, and for this problem j equal to 4 and j equal to 1 to 4, because here n equal to 4, a kj equal to 0 implies that a kj also del j equal to 0 implies that a k1 del 1 plus a k2 del 2 plus a k3 del 3 plus a k4 del 4 equal to 0, and simply write k equal to 1, 2, 3, because k denotes number of variables, means here number of variables. How many variables here? Means 3 variables. So we get 3 optimality condition, means a put k equal to 1, 1 del 1, a 1 2 del 2, a 1 3 del 3 plus a 1 4 del 4 equal to 0. And for k equal to 2, a 2 1 del 1 plus a 2 3 del 2 plus a 2 3 del 3 plus a 2 4 del 4 equal to 0. Similarly for k equal to 3, a 3 1 del 1 plus a 3 2 del 2 plus a 3 3 del 3 plus a 3 4 del 4 equal to 0. Equal to 0. And you see here means what is a11, a12, a13 and a14. You see here a11 is the power of and here you see here a11, a12, a13, a14 equal to 0. Means a11 means first term is denote for variable and second denote for term. Means a11 means power of x1, that is in first term. So here a11 means put the value of a11 means power of x1 and a12 power of x1 in second term and a13 power of x1 in third term and a14 power of x1 in last term, means fourth term. So we get del 1 minus del 2. Now put the value of a11, a12, a13 in optimality condition. We get the required equation. Here a11 equal to 1 and a12 equal to minus 1 and a13 equal to 0 and a14 equal to 0. So we get del 1 minus del 2 equal to 0. Similarly a21 equal to 1 means we get del 1 a22 0, a23 0 and a24 minus 1 means del 1 minus del 4 equal to 0. And here a31 0, a32 minus half del 2 minus half del 2, a33 1 means plus del 3 and A3 4 0, A3 4 equal to 0 means this is equal to 0. These are the optimality condition. And we know that normality condition is del 1 plus del 2 plus del 3 plus del 4 equal to 1. Means here we see that we have 4 equations and 4 unknowns. Means we can easily solve. So we see that from this del 2 equal to del 1 and del 4 equal to del 1 and del 3 equal to half, del 2 equal to half del 1. Now put the value of del 2, del 3, del 4 in our normality condition. Simply we get del 1 plus del 1 plus del 3 half del 1 plus del 4 equal to del 1 equal to 1 implies that 2, 2, 2, 6, 7 del 1 upon 2 equal to 1 implies that del 1 equal to 2 upon 7. Implies that we get del 2 equal to 2 upon 7, del 4 equal to 2 upon 7 and del 3 equal to 1 upon 7. So after getting the value of del 1, del 2, del 3, we find optimizing dual function, that is optimizing dual function means v del 1, del 2, del 3, del 4 equal to c1 upon del 1 to the power del 1, c2 upon del 2 to the power del 2, c3 upon del 3 to the power del 3, c4 upon del 4 to the power del 4. Now put the value here. You see c1 equal to 2 upon and del 1 2 upon 7 to the power 2 upon 7 and c2 equal to 3 and del 2 is 2 upon 7 to the power 2 upon 7 and del 3 5 upon del 3 is 1 upon 7 to the power 1 upon 7 and c4 is 10 upon 2 to the power 7 to the power 7. And after simplification we get the value of this 15.667 means 15.667 that is equal to f star, means it is dual, means it is primal function. Now find the value of x1 star, x2 star and x3 star. So Now to find x1 star, x2 star, x3 star, as we know that del j star equal to uj star upon f star, means we can write as uj x star equal to del j star f star. Now put j equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Simply we get u1 x star equal to del 1 f star, u2 x star equal to del 2 f star, u3 x star equal to del 3 f star, u4 x star equal to del 4 f star. Implies that here u1 equal to 2, u1 equal to 2 x1 x2 star equal to, here del 1 equal to 2 upon 7 into f star 15.66637, and u2 star means 3 x1 minus 1 x3 minus half equal to del 2 is 2 upon 7 into f star. Similarly u3 is 5 x3, here s star means 5 x3 star equal to del 3 1 upon 7 into 15.6637. Similarly u4 x star means 10 x2 minus 1 equal to 2 upon 7 into f star. After simplifying these equations, we get, means from third equation we get x3 star, and from last equation we get x2 star, and now put the value of x2 in equation 1, you get x1 star, or now put the value of x3 you get x1 star. So here I write final value, here I write final value of x1 x2 x star, means here x1 star equal to 1.00178, x2 star equal to 2.23408, and x3 star equal to 0.4476. So here this is the optimizing point, and this is the optimal value, means at this point it is the minimum value. So finally here I end the lectures. Thank you.